What's going on? My name's Kamrada. I play drums for the band Confessional, and we're here at Stage AE in beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is my rig rundown as briefly as possible for Hawthorne Drum Shop. And if you're in Pittsburgh and you're on tour, or you're just visiting and you're a drummer enthusiast, first things first, go to the shop, check out some cool vintage drums, check out all the gear. If they don't have what you need, I'm sure they can order it if you're from here, but also, thanks for having me. Welcome to Tour Life. So currently, I'm rocking a DW kit, and these shells are actually maple mahogany. So the collector series with DW, they don't actually have re-rings on them. So that was kind of new for me. I'm used to having the maple kits that have the re-ring. I really like these because they have a little bit more of like a darker punch, but they're super versatile, and they work for like rock, pop, country. You never know what you're gonna get called for a session. But especially a band like Confessional, there's a lot of dynamics, there's a lot of like softer parts and more delicate pieces to the music. And then we dig in and hit hard, and it's like a rock band. So perfect shells, and it's nice to try something new, but shout out DW, great company to play for, the best hardware, whether it's 5000 or 9000 series. Vinyl cymbals, big first sticks, 5Bs, I get, the heavier ones they send me for touring. Remo drum heads, I'm rocking clear P4s on the toms, controlled sound on the snare coated. I'm not a big fan of the controlled sound X because I think I like a little more breathing room on the snare, even for studio and for live, so I kind of usually stick with that. My drum tech, Trevor, actually turned me on to trying out the Power Stroke 3 black dot instead of just the Power Stroke 3 for the kick batter side, and that's clear as well. And I've changed it up to coated and clear, depends on the gig and if you want more snap. And we got the whole Ableton rig here, and I run all the tracks and use a MIDI controller to change, and I kind of assign a different number for different songs. So I basically have every dashboard option in here, and I just pick it per song. And we have a redundant rig, which basically means there's another computer running the same show, just in case something goes wrong, and the computer just eats shit. It's nice to be able to have that option. This is like I like to call it like the basic bitch setup with a few of the extra bells and whistles, like a Trash Crash, which everybody in my crew loves, the vintage Bison series vinyl Trash Crash. And then I love having the butt kicker because I don't have a sub on this tour. So if you're a drummer and you're playing like, venues that hold like anywhere from like 2,000 to 3,000 people, the stages get a little bit deeper. And even though we have like amazing in-ear mixes from our crew, it's still nice to like feel it on the kit. So I feel like I saw like Alex Shellnut a day to remember rocking one of these. I was like, what are those? Are they sick? And sure enough, it helps my crew because there's not a big speaker back here in the way of everything, which is the drum sub. Honestly, I think my favorite part of my kit on this tour has been probably the toms. Trevor's got them dialed in, and I'm liking the new kick head, the black dot. The kick just smacks. And having the Black Beauty on, and we switch between the Black Beauty, and I have a DW thin aluminum snare that I've been playing for a long time, and I'm sure if people have seen videos of me playing, they've probably seen that snare drum. But it's been nice to change it up, and it's just like a tip for me that I think some drummers might not realize, but I really prefer having a triple flange hoop on the top of the snare drum. I think it helps it breathe a lot more. And some people would prefer it only in the studio, and they'd like a thicker like die cast tube for live. But I try to translate as much over to live as what I would do in the studio, and kind of meet in the middle, whether it's like gaffing the cymbals a little bit to deaden them, or using a little bit thinner of a hoop for the snare drum or toms. They can still breathe a little bit but still be durable. But yeah, the favorite part is probably the kick, toms, and then everybody loves the Trash Crash. It's little bells and whistles. The kit sounds amazing, and if anybody's coming out to a dashboard show, awesome. If you don't, and you want to follow me and you want to watch drum clips, Trevor's going to be taking a bunch on this tour. But also want to thank Hawthorne Drum Shop and Giuseppe for coming out today, because it's just cool to have the support in this industry of drummers, especially. It's kind of cool to see everybody having each other's backs. We can't let the guitar heroes take over either. So. But yeah, shout out Hawthorne and Pittsburgh, and tonight's gonna be a packed show. Can't complain. Stage 8.